how's it going? Swatch with me. Faber-Castell 12 Pitt Artist Pens brush. Okay. I decided to copy it exactly as it's written there. Sorta, kinda. And I'm going to show you the back. This is just the sleeve. Look, there's nothing in there. And pick your language. I'm going to show the English one here. High light fastness, flexible brush nib retains its shape, waterproof, permanent, odorless, acid-free, pH neutral, does not bleed through paper. So with that being read, I am putting this on very thin index card paper. This is God says hi. Did you hear that thunder? We're having a storm right now. So anyway, with that being said, I'm sorry, read. This is very thin index card. I can't believe this passes for an index card paper. It's just paper. It's not even. It's less thick than the 80-pound mixed media paper that I have. So what is this? It's maybe one step up from copy paper. Okay, so we're gonna go. Oh, I forgot to label these. I was gonna label them. So let me come back and I won't bore you with the labeling, and then I'll label and come back and read the names to you, and then we'll get started on coloring in those things. It's the top of a palm tree. How fitting for where I live. Where we have palm trees. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. So I put these in these pens in the order that I want them to be. So I'll show you at least the tops of them. And I'll show you the brush part when I take out the first color. The colors are, starting over here, middle purple pink, pale geranium lake, orange glaze, cadmium yellow, leaf green, dark phthalo green, sky blue, phthalo blue. Hold on, just a minute. I'll put a little more stem on that P. Purple violet, caput mortuum, cold gray 3, black. I want to check this. Did I get this right? Yes, cold gray 3. I was thinking, well, not cool gray when I was writing that down. Boy, I hope I'm right. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it right there. I'm not going to zoom in anymore. And hopefully I'll be able to stay in the camera, in the viewing area. And we're going to start with middle purple pink. And we're going to color in these little palm fronds. Starting with this little dot here. Now this set comes with a little booklet that tells you all about... Really? All about the pens, and I think even a little bit of the history of Faber-Castell. It's a nice little booklet. I'll show you. Take a little break. Look at that. And that shows you the different nibs that these pens come in. And these are in several different languages on each page. And then the whole set, look at this set right here. Mucho bucks. I have this one right there. I actually chose this more because of the colors that were available in the set of 12 than price. The price, they're kind of pricey. I forget how much I paid for this set. But there was also a set of 12 just like this that was less expensive, and when I went to go get it, it was out of stock. And I was like, oh man. And you know, you never know when. I'm just going to turn it around, when these things are going to come back into stock, and I really wanted to get them kind of right away. These are water-based, but they're waterproof when they dry. Let's see if the crafty cat lady can stay in the lines. Also, what I'm using, the stencil I use is for landscaping. Has a bunch of landscaping shapes, shrubs and bushes and palm trees. Well, palms anyway. But I wanted to see, this would be good to see, can I get into these thin areas with this brush tip? This is a relatively small brush tip. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to show you, the brush. Okay, I will show you. Am I still in? I'm still in the viewing area. So these would be good for coloring in coloring books. They don't go through paper. And I'll show you that too when I get done with this. This particular palm. These palm fronds. Okay, so here's the brush tip. Okay, it says it retains its shape. Alright, I'm done with that one, so we're going to use the red next. Oh, and the names of the colors are on the pens, right? And does it bleed through? Oh, no, but you can see. You can't really see the, I used the .45 micron pen by Sakura. You can't see the palm fronds, but here, where I colored in the pink, you can kind of see that. Oh, yeah. It doesn't come through, though, but you can see it. How thin? So maybe a lot of copy paper is coated. So if you ever get a hold of maybe newsprint, it might bleed through newsprint. I'm thinking, where's my paper? I have a ton of papers here. Okay. We're going with Pale Geranium Lake now. I'm gonna color in the little dot. Get the dot. We just got done with a whole mess of rain, a whole week of rain. And now we're getting rain today. And I'm thinking, wow, we haven't had rain in like 3 days. This is not, it is raining outside, but it's not like a major downpour. We had several major downpours last week. And parts of the valley are flooded. Okay. It's easier for me to turn the paper. I should have put this on the turntable. Then it's easier to turn it than trying to turn it on this non-slip cutting mat. Non-slide cutting mat. I'm not staying in the lines. I'm okay with that. Oh, that's horrible, Tammy. These would be good for coloring. If these weren't so danged expensive, I would get a bigger set. Very expensive. Orange glaze. Let's go down here. Do these. And then I could really go to town in a coloring book. I'll have to try these with alcohol. Oh, alcohol inks. That might be a bad mix. Maybe after the fact. I don't know. Try them with watercolor pens. Now, the Micron pen I used is waterproof and permanent. I'm surprised it's not coming off. Maybe it would work with alcohol ink. Maybe alcohol ink markers. Now see there, I didn't have to turn it. I didn't have to turn the paper. That's good. Cool, right? That's cool. Cadmium Yellow. If this is the top of a palm tree, what color is this dot? Brown? I would think it would be brown. The top of the palm tree. Looking down, aerial view. Wow, this is bright yellow. This cardstock, so-called cardstock, or index card paper is not coated. I'm gonna look at this whole sheet later, flip it over and see if anything came through. Because I'm not pressing lightly. I'm not, you know, strong-arming this piece of paper. But, or the pen, rather, a piece of paper. So, but we'll see. Leaf green. I could go like this, right? It fits on there, but I don't like putting it on there. I'm kind of weird like that. It makes it too long. And we'll go here. And we'll go here. After this, I need to take my melatonin. Then read and then go to bed. Mind you, it's daylight. It's like 1 or a little bit after 1 p.m. But I'm sleeping around the clock. I don't want to do a sleep clock reset today. Dark phthalo green. So you're probably wondering, what on earth? What time did you wake up yesterday? Yesterday I woke up at 9:56 p.m. So I rounded it up to 10, and I usually take my melatonin 15 hours after I've been awake. Sometimes 16 hours. So probably today will be 16 hours. Beauteous. Normal. Most people stay up on average about 15 hours before they go back to sleep. Okay, this one is sky blue. Not my sky blue today, anyway. Uh-oh. I hear Stormy. I say uh-oh because they might make noise. It might interfere with my swatching. Oh, Blue says hi. No, Blue. Mommy says stay down. Just a minute, Blue. Well, maybe several minutes. He was already up here, and I thought, okay, I'll let him up because I thought he was going to go to the window and take a nap. But that was not the case. He wanted to stay and stick around. I'm like, no, I gotta do this thing. Where'd he go? He just left like that? Wow. Usually he doesn't leave just like that. Phthalo Blue. This is a pretty blue. This is like cerulean blue or dark cerulean blue. I used to call it royal blue. I guess you could call it royal blue. A little bit of screeching while I'm using the marker on the paper, but not as much as excuse me, not as much as the coated cardstock. Ooh, cool beans. Okay, now we're gonna go to purple. Purple violet, which to me seems redundant since I've always known purple and violet to be the same colors. I will have to do some research on that and see if that's actually true. Maybe purple is more along the lines of magenta or a dark magenta, and violet is more along the lines of like a blue, more bluish, maybe. That could be me, I don't know. I'll look up the difference between purple and violet. This is a combination of the two. Oh dear. Kind of changing the shape of these palm fronds. When the wind's blowing, and down here it usually blows maybe 20 to 30 miles an hour every day. We're so used to that. The palm fronds change shape, basically, because they get blown. It's nature's windsock. That's what I call it. Okay. The next one is Caput Mortuum. Caput. Yeah, like I changed the... Now, if you see any brown-leafed palm trees, those need to be cut down. Because that's not a living tree. But for this, we're just coloring in palm fronds. No need to cut these down. That's kind of weird, Tammy. These would be more for detail or smaller shapes like these little shapes here. Cold Gray 3. I should be talking, but I'm usually very quiet when I color. You can hear the scraping a little bit there. All right, one more. Okay, for black. Horrible. Horrible tracing ability there. That was horrible too. Where's the definition? Just because I'm using black, I think I can go all over the place. Because you can't see the outline underneath. That's what my mind is thinking. Okay. Let's do a run through, a close-up. I see that my wording, my text is much closer to the flowers. I thought I didn't have very much room. If there are any cat hairs on here, I'm sorry. It's kind of shaky. Kind of shaky. Oh, that is so cool. Yes, I like these. This is a shame that I like these because then I'll want to get more. Maybe they sell other packs of 12. Buy sets of 12. Ideally, the more in a set, the less expensive they are, even though they go up in price. You know what I mean? Like, if you buy a set of 48, if you buy 4 packs of 12, and they're all different colors in each set of 12, but you're buying 4 separate ones, you're going to pay more than you would for a pack of 48 all together in the box, one box. That's usually how it goes. So I'll keep looking. Maybe I'll go to other websites. Not Amazon? Who knew? Maybe I'll go to Blick or Jerry's Artorama or something and see if they have the bigger sets. Maybe. Oh, I'll show you here. Oh. Okay, we're gonna look at it from the other side. You can see. Oh, what is that? What's that on my monitor? What's that on my field monitor? You can kind of see here. It looked like it was coming through, didn't it? Oh my. If I'd have pressed a little harder on those two right there. Green and blue, who knew? Dark phthalo green and sky blue? Huh. This is cool, I really like this. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have an artistic day. Bye.